Hello guys, today I will be showing you the new Redline N7 and try to compare it to the old known F1 unit from Polarstar. So basically yes, those are two drop-in units, but the N7 offers us a true closed bolt operation that we all long waited for. In this review I will focus on the compatibility side between those two units and not the performance side. The performance side I will try to do later when I will actually install the N7 in one of my guns. So basically, as we all know, the F1 has the F1. So we know that F1 has its FCU, and for the version 2 gearbox, yes, the trigger board. Alright? We have some variations between all the models. We have a smaller FCU available and an FCU with no screen, but basically the programming for the Polarstar is from this unit, and you just use it in the middle of the game, whatever you need. To install also, you also have these connectors, which goes from the trigger board to the FCU, and of course the Redline unit has some differences and have some very surprising similarities. So first of all, the difference is the FCU. Just look how small it is compared to the Polarstar one. Just really little, but all the programming is done by the trigger. You don't have any interface here. You just drop it inside of the gun and you just use your trigger to use it whatever. Oh, that's nice. Alright, so the trigger board is the interesting part. It looks almost the same. I try to focus. It looks almost the same as the Polarstar, and they actually function identical. And sorry for my English, I'm not an American or Englishman. Right. So I've decided why the heck not? Why not to do just switch it up? So let's try the F1, the Polarstar's trigger connector. Right. Well, Redline wiring. Alright. And the Redline FCU. Okay, so we just need some air. There we go. Okay. Oh, let's try. So as you can see, it does work. I just press this. You can control it. Okay. So let's keep for the next step. I will try to put Polarstar FC on it. Right. Polarstar FCU on the Redline unit with the with the Polarstar connector. No. Let's see if I can do stuff in it. Let's see if I can control the rough rate of fire. So, let's see how it goes. Alright. It does work. So let's try something else. Let's try, I don't know, like Dwell Puppet maybe. What does this do? Let's make it small. I don't know. This is the first time I'm trying stuff. So just okay. It goes very fast. You can see that the nozzle almost doesn't move. Okay, so let's increase the dwell. I have no idea what I'm doing. Right. Well, it seems like going slower than before. So I believe that actually do. I think that the dwell puppet is actually the nozzle retraction time backwards. Well, that's not interesting. Well, the only two options that we have on the F1 unit is actually 12 puppet and the rate of fire. So we don't have any more options like in the fusion engine, right? So I won't be proceeding trying to run it like fusion engine, but it seems pretty clear that we can control and we can use Polarstar units to run this thing. I think it's incredible. Just for the curiosity, let's try vice versa. Let's run the F1 unit on Redline wiring. Let's try. What was that? Seems like it goes much slower. You can see that actually very interesting. But, well, it does work, but you know I don't have actually any monitoring, so maybe if I'll put it into a gun and try to use the trigger programming, and I can actually figure this out. But it does works. It works. So you can actually switch up. And electrically speaking, if we will just look at the solenoids. This is interesting, yeah. See some dirt. Seems like I had some dirt in my hose, so yeah. And it got stuck. Right, so the Polarstar solenoids. Come on, focus. 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 Alright. So it is a 6 watt. I just read it. It is a 5-volt 6-watt solenoid. Right, let's read about the Redline. I can just show it from here. It is a 5-volt 4-watt solenoid. So this one is a bit bigger and it takes more wattage. This one is smaller, and yeah, it takes 4 watts. But it still works at 5 volts. And this one is nominated for 120 psi. And Polarstar to 150 psi. So it looks like the F1 is made for higher pressures. Right. By the way, let's have a look on the Redline solenoid, just for fun. Look at this. Much more complicated. But I think I will have a separate review on all the Redline later, when I will have some more information. Well, I will try it out. This is my first time I'm actually doing something, and yeah, I had to test the compatibility first because this was an issue. I was very intrigued. Right, see you at the next review. Thanks, guys.